and a girl named Gretel.
Well,
they were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Well, Daddy should go and hunt more.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said.
Oh, okay.
He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Oh, shit.
Kill him with the axe. Do it.
No, kill him with kindness. Kill him with kindness.
Do be a bitch.
The next morning, the
go
woodcutter
ahead
leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Somebody told me that.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked.
Just kill her.
Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Just kill them.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Hungry-eyed birds.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
3 days, and then they starved to death and died. The end. Good night, children.
But usually when I make up songs, they're always about toast.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Oh, I have knees.
Oh. Wow,
left,
deaf knees.
Right, left, right. Look at them ankles. Look at them ankles.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse.
Me
Who is nibbling at my house?
Yo,
An old woman emerged from the house,
I was also
sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just
bitch of a
come
stepmother.
in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
If you want to kill
But
us,
Hansel and Gretel stayed back,
Bitch,
for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid.
Dig it into her back.
I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat.
And then they got captured
You see,
and died.
nothing to fear here. Come inside,
Cavities are
the old
worst.
woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Alright.
What a tunnel of love.
I forgot to tell somebody that we were
Once
doing.
inside the house,
Hold on.
the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
How dare
Your
she?
brother will make a good mouthful, the old
That's what she
witch
said.
told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
That's kinky. I think that's the feeding. I think that's what kink that is.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel.
That's what she said.
Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven.
That's
Gretel
right.
slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Still right.
Gretel freed her brother Hansel,
Triggered.
and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
The opening is right here.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Oh,
I thought that said booty, but I mean, okay.
they just wanted to eat that booty.
I'm too drunk to read.
That booty though. Nibbling on that booty.
But that booty though.
Oh, hello.
Why?
No thank you.
No, why?
You turn right back around, sir. Fuck off. Fuck you right now.
Such scary.
You
Please
can
no.
fuck right off.
Stop it, son, you're doing me a frighten. Best meme
I will
ever.
give you the wallop. I would like to leave now, thank you.
You can't leave, you're stuck on this ride for, oh, okay, never mind.
I'd like to leave now, thank you.
Alright, never mind.
What is my Tika saying?
She's saying that she didn't know the end of Hansel and Gretel, and then she said, "Damn a nigga duck."
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world.
That's kinky.
We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away.
That's
Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
okay, so I think she was combining the word damn and dang when she said something about the duck, but it's not a duck, it was a swan, I'm pretty sure.
It's a bitch. Clearly.
That was not a dog at all.
Where did you go?
Hello?
Another accident. This place.
That's blood.
Oh, we have verification now. She was combining the words damn and dumb. Damn. God damn it.
Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so only the real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced that it was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that the resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use the negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been for nothing. Hello, teddy bear. Why do you have a knife in your eye?
That's my teddy bear, sorry. I get angry sometimes.
I feel you.
Anyway, just to verify, we have confirmation that she was typing the words damn and dang at the same time.
Okay. Now fuck you, rocks. Oh, look,
Pretty lights.
a tilt-a-whirl.
Love the tilt-a-whirl.
What's that face in the middle? It looks like the devil.
A friend and I went to an amusement park recently, and by recently I mean within the past 3 months. And we went on the Tilt-A-Whirl, and we could
This
not
old
stop
thing used to make the blood run to my head. To make me dizzy.
Turns out it was not the devil, it was something horribly worse.
It's not quite Tilt-A-Whirl.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Officer on duty. Wait a second, I'm gonna skip through this real quick. So apparently the chipmunk guy was carving an ice sculpture, and then it turned out to be something like, it looked like a person smiling, but it looked like there was something deeper within it. But then one of the teenagers walked up and made a face at it, and the chipmunk dude just went berserk. And like, I guess he took the ice pick and the hammer and just started stabbing this kid with it. Blood was going everywhere. The kids, we were dragging them away as fast as we could. Last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on one of the ice sculptures, making a horrific creature look more or less alive.
Oh, nobody in the stream can see me right now, but I'm cringing so hard. Oh, eyeballs. Ew.
Yeah, eyeballs. I'll get me too. Needles near eyeballs get me every time.
Let's not talk about needles. Let's not talk about needles.
Need Octotron.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Right.
I can't get on while it's moving, clearly.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Let's increase the speed. No, let's decrease the speed.
That's not really how rides work. That's not.
Clearly this is how rides work.
Okay, well, that's not how.
I can't get on while it's moving.
I was a ride operator once. There's gotta be an emergency stop button, okay?
There is. It's probably that big red button right there, or that
maybe
big red
that
button there.
Yeah. Well, it's not moving now.
Not moving. Let's get on it. It'll be fun while we're looking for our dead son. Are you wee-wee-weeing all the way home?
Like that commercial with the pig sticking his head out the car window? Yeah.
There was someone in that booth. There was someone in that booth.
This reminds me of like my favorite ride at the amusement park that I used to work at.
There was someone in that booth. There's someone in that booth.
There is someone in that booth.
What the fuck is that?
It's me!
That is not you.
You sure? You sure about that?
I think this girl is really losing her goddamn mind.
Maybe she's high.
There's still someone in that booth.
Well, I mean, there has to be somebody to start the ride.
Yo, it's still that same dude. It's the dude with the top hat.
Okay, that's sketchy. Yes, indeed, my Tika. WDF, indeed.
You know what? You know what? We're just gonna increase the speed. Increase the speed.
That's not how rides work.
Gonna increase the speed.
That's not how it
Increase the
works.
speed just a little bit, and then we're gonna increase the speed a bit. Then we're gonna do something different. Increase the speed. We're gonna increase the speed until everyone is dead. Until they're reacting to G-forces. That's fantastic.
Hello?
I have no idea.
I know I didn't come from the same direction as bears, but still.
Let's not go
Somewhere
that
else.
way. Oh, read the page.
Why does it all have to be so goddamn small?